You know what's an awful weapon idea for D&D? The pay-to-win sword.
This is a fun idea, and I actually think it could be balanced. So if you haven't watched the full video, it's basically that for every damage you want to do, you have to pay 1 gold. And so if you want to defeat something big, you have to pay a lot of gold. Which is completely unbalanced because as many in the comments, put, it's just like spend all your gold to defeat the dragon, you have a horde of gold from the dragon, you can rinse and repeat this process, and 300 gold depending on your dungeon master, not really hard to come by, and you can just destroy things, alright? So here's how to balance this. Number 1, it is per attack. You have to preload everything you want to use that day. So if you want to do 300 damage that day before you even know if you're going into combat that day, you have to preload that. If you don't preload it, you don't get to use it. And whatever you don't use at the end of the day gets taken away. Okay? You lose what you don't use. So if you preload 300, you don't deal 300, you lost it. Okay? But you get to spend when and how that 300 is used per attack. Okay? The second thing is that the cost is not just a 1-to-1 ratio. You either have to do AC and then +1 per attack. Alright, so if you have something that has like a 15 AC, it's going to be a minimum 15 gold just to get your first extra attack in. That's one idea. The other idea is just to do a 10-to-1. It just balance it based on the economy in your game. We're very gold heavy, so you would have to do like a 10-to-1 or a 100 gold per 1 extra damage you want to do. And also, you have to pre-say that. You have to call your shots, because if you miss your attack, and you preloaded 100 damage, and you missed the attack, you do 100 damage to the ground as you hit it. You don't get to keep that. And that's how you balance the pay-to-play sword.